Jesus went around to all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, and curing every disease and illness. This passage from the Gospel of Matthew sets up a framework for evangelization that every one of us can do. To evangelize, we must heal, proclaim, and teach. Hi, I'm Dees, the author of the book, To Heal, Proclaim, and Teach. So many of us feel compelled only to do that teaching part. We feel as though we have to explain all of our doctrines and be experts on the teachings of the church so that we can help others believe what we believe. What Jesus shows us, though, is the opposite. He doesn't explain doctrines. Instead, he heals those who need help, and he proclaims good news that God loves them. What we need to do is first heal those who are wounded. And which one of us doesn't have some sort of wound? Which one of our friends and family members isn't suffering in some way? What about others who want something good in their lives? They're striving for goodness in some way. They want to be financially secure. They want to be happy as a family. They want to find a good job and a good home or a good enough car. Whatever it is, we're all seeking something that we think is good for our lives. And as Christians, we have something good to share. We have good news to proclaim with people around us. This is the only kind of goodness that satisfies the desires that every one of us has. God loves us. He died for us, and he's with us today. So where does teaching come in? When do we actually explain those doctrines? In that passage I read a moment ago, it said that Jesus taught in the synagogues. In other words, he taught people who had already made the commitment to believe and follow God. Everyone else needed a message of good news first. We teach by being a disciple too. We ask questions and pursue answers and share our excited discoveries with other disciples along the way. So evangelization comes down to really just these three things. We need to heal those who are wounded. We need to proclaim a message of good news to those who want to hear it. And then we can start to teach about the doctrines, not forcing them upon someone, but inviting them to learn more and discover more about the mystery of Jesus Christ. This series is really about practical ways to evangelize based on these three approaches. How do we heal? How do we proclaim? How do we teach? Thanks for joining me. To find out more about these approaches to evangelization, visit healproclaimteach.com.